I started painting on these 4 canvases, as you saw. They are separate, but as I'm not used to painting so small, I painted them as one, and I did that on the floor. And I'm balancing them here. Maybe some catastrophe will happen, we'll see. But my next step, I wanted to do some printing. I got these ferns that I fancied somehow monoprinting on, and well, I'll see how I'm going to do it. But I think still continuing as a whole painting, and well, it's the next layer, we'll see. So when I finished, I never even looked at them separately, so let's have a little look. As you can see, a totally different composition. That's quite nice and airy. Told you. It's a balancing act. Ooh, that one's nice. Look at that. It looks so different when they're apart. That one I'm not as keen on. What do you think? And oh, that one I quite like. Quite landscapey. Okay, I'm not going to try juggling. I'm going to get back down on the floor. Okay, got them back down on the floor. You can see where I've been, where I was working on them as one. The paint moves across the canvas, and to get these printed on, I think I'm going to use this paper so I don't get paint everywhere for a start. And I have got this lovely light turquoise that I said I may introduce to this colour palette. I've got some Payne's Grey, and I'm going to mix those together. I'll use this. And I think I'm going to need a lot, so I quite like that. I mean, I could use this, just use this sponge tool to get paint onto the fern. What I should have done, maybe, is wet it down first. Because these have all dried out since I collected them. I was out again on my bike this morning, collected more ferns, put them in the basket behind, and by the time I got home, they weren't there. Going down the big hills, they'd blown away, I guess. So I'm stuck with these dried out ferns. This may not work. But, you know, I'm all about experimenting. Look at that, look how lovely that is. Now that I can use as collage paper. So I'll put that to one side. I'm going to splash down the canvas as well. Grab my glove. And see if it works. Ah, I know what I could do. Grab my roller. Oh, look, it's rolling around the edges. I like that. I'm going to try then with another. On this side, I will try get in paint on the roller and rolling over. So I possibly get this effect. It's moving. Got more of that dark on to see. I don't think that's going to work as well as it did on the paper. Let's have a look at this one anyway. See a few of these wispy marks. And this one, success or not, I don't think so. Let me try some of these other leafy vegetation that I collected. Quite like that. I'm just going to dip it in. This is a frustrated painter's reaction to something not working. That I like. I like that. What else did I collect? This morning, this morning I collected this. These didn't fly out of my bike. But look at those. They're like natural paintbrushes. You know, when I'm working in layers like this, I honestly never know what I'm going to do and what is going to happen. And that's why it's good to experiment, because one thing just leads to another. I can honestly say I've never done this before. Forgot that I'm supposed to be working on all the thing. And even this can make marks that are, let's call it expressive, and then gentle. I don't even mind if these, I suppose they're like needles. They're not pine needles, but they're not leaves either. So these textures, these organic materials, I don't mind if they actually stay in the painting. It's quite interesting to keep them in. Really enjoying this. I must remember that they are going to be separate canvases. So, and as I always paint on the edges of my canvases, I need to keep that in mind. I'm going to let that dry. Haven't learnt my lesson. So, yeah, I like it with my expressive. Oh, it's really. I need more paint. It's really satisfying. Except there's not much left. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to leave those to dry. Space. I'm really happy that I got this out of it though. That may end up somewhere in later layers. Well, let's just have a look at them separate. Dare I? So these I can take off or I can leave on, and I really don't mind them. I think they add to the nature of the painting. So the steps in these layers are to lead me into what to do next, to guide me. It's dominoes. But what I am liking is this colour palette. And I love these lovely delicate marks that, I think that was the ferns or the leaves, I'm not sure, made. Ooh, this has got lots of remains of the plant. And of course I haven't even tried turning them yet. Ooh, I like it that way. And even that way. This one was my less preferred. I really like these now. I think I'm going to have to get rid of this big dark mark. It's competing with this other big dark mark. But yeah. Anyway, good beginnings, and we'll see what we do next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Lots of new subscribers lately. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Au revoir.